What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Hope that you guys are all doing good. In this video, we're going to break down the latest within DC when it comes to James Gunn and his upcoming Superman movie. Apparently, they're still going to make this movie, so I'm very excited to sit down today and just chat with you guys. But before we start this video, do not forget to, of course, like, comment, and share because it helps us out in the glorious algorithm. Let's press play.
A big update on James Gunn's hunt for Man of Tomorrow's Brainiac has been revealed. This movie's gonna need all the marketing and publicity from a lot of people to even be close to successful, because Superman, they had worldwide marketing. And it still flopped in theaters, 42 million.
True.
Which, by the way, could be a lot higher once the official numbers are revealed, because there were multiple reports and tax documents of a higher budget and higher marketing. So, let's check out what this article is talking about. When it comes to casting the DCU heroes and villains, scooping up pricey A-listers hasn't been a huge priority for James Gunn. Whether that's a money-saving tactic or a sign that he's simply casting the right people for these roles is up for debate. The pressure is on Gunn to find the perfect Brainiac in Man of Tomorrow. And Dracula star. Claes Bang is the current frontrunner based on recent reports. However, if a new rumor is to be believed, the hunt for Superman sequel Big Bad is far from over.
Okay, let's start with a Dracula reference. First of all, I kind of like that Dracula movie. I'm not even going to lie. I think it had a good story. The only problem with a Dracula movie is that it had no soul. But the lead actor was very, very good. And I wouldn't have a problem with him being Brainiac. I think that's actually a good idea because he's actually very tall. So that's a good thing. The second thing is this James Gunn movie really has to pop. It has to end up with somewhere around 800 to 900 million because he already flopped on the Superman movie. So the weight is immense right now on James Gunn and he really needs to perform. And what I think is going to happen is that he's actually going to blow this one out of the park because it's more in his wheelhouse. James Gunn liked these weird villains, so this one kind of makes sense, and I see this one actually outperforming Superman.
There are mostly unknown names and 3 big names testing for Brainiac so far. That's all we have got to go on for now, but it's previously been reported that the actors who plays the villain will don for a physical transformation. Many fans were initially disappointed when Gunn went back to Lex Luthor for Superman. We don't know whether it was always the plan for Brainiac to take center stage in a sequel, but the filmmaker does appear to have listened to fans eager to see him on the screen. Yeah, but we'll talk about that in a second. Brainiac looks set to be a big enough threat for to the DCU for Superman and Lex to put their differences aside. Whether he'll be a part of Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters slate beyond that remains to be seen. But there's every chance he'll somehow be tied to the quantum unfolding chamber and salvation.
I am so curious to find out how he is going to maneuver this situation because he's in a conundrum right now. He needs to succeed. I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, it was a mild success. No, this one has to hit at least 800 million. He has to outperform Matt Reeves and he has to outperform Zack Snyder. If he doesn't outperform Zack Snyder on this one, Jesus.
Listen, of course I wasn't aware that when I posted the cover of the script that there was going to be discussion around that particular topic. Gunn previously said of the Brainiac speculation. But I think we'll hold off from what exactly is happening. Everything's connected, so there is a story here that we're telling throughout the DCU, and this is connected very much to Man of Tomorrow. Yes, but didn't this man say... Bro, he said Peacemaker Season 2 was a direct sequel to Superman. Like, he said it ties in, and nobody knows how the hell it ties in. This is the same guy that said there's going to be a major cameo at the end of Peacemaker Season 2 and it was him in the crowd. That is crazy. But whatever, bro. The DC Studios co-CEO later said how
you gotta respect the hustle. James Gunn is cashing out right now because he knows he's about to get fired. So he's like, I'm a milk Warner Brothers for everything they got. That's what he's doing. And you can't hate the man for milking the studio. If Warner Brothers is allowing him to do it, then hey, it is what it is. He's paying his friends. That's what he's doing right now. And then when he's out, he's out. So if he can collect a 10, maybe $15 million payday, there's nothing wrong with that. Let the man hustle. That's what he's doing right now. He's hustling.
how Peacemaker leads into the movie, but there are other elements, and part of that is the relationship between Rick Flag and Lex Luthor. And that's an important thing going forward in the DCU and Man of Tomorrow and so on. It's more complicated than that, but that's a big part of it. It's as much as a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie. See, it's hard to trust anything being said here because Superman's movie wasn't even Superman's movie. It should have been Mr. Terrific's movie. The dude was outshining Superman all movie, man. Gunn continued, I love working with Nicholas Hoult. I relate to the character of Lex. Sadly, I really wanted to create something extraordinary with two of them. I just love the script so much. So, James Gunn said he relates to Lex Luthor, sadly. So, that version of Lex Luthor is how James Gunn rocks?
The same Lex Luthor which shot an Indian man. I think subconsciously he's trying to tell us something there. And even the whole scene of the mutant monkeys or the stupid monkeys which are on the internet. Are you referring to Indian kids as stupid monkeys that are typing on their keyboards? Is that what you're trying to say, James Gunn? I mean, who doesn't think that Indian kids are stupid monkeys that are typing on their keyboards? It kind of makes sense, you know, it kind of makes sense. I'm not even gonna, I kind of agree with him. I'm kidding, but it's a bit funny. It is, actually, if he's referring to those Indian kids, which he mentioned in a previous article. So, I don't know. Something about the monkeys, and that's maybe how he views his fans in general. Or maybe Snyder fans. Maybe he's referring to Snyder fans as stupid monkeys on their keyboards. Or maybe he's referring to us. Or maybe he's referring to me. Maybe James Gunn is referring to me, that I'm just a stupid monkey on the keyboard which is typing some crazy shit. I don't know. That's a weird scene to have in the Superman movie, but leave it in the comment section. Do you think that subconsciously he's trying to send us a subliminal message, or maybe he's just joking?
Written and directed by James Gunn. Man of Tomorrow stayed David Corn Sweat as Clark. Yeah, we know that. Oh gosh, Hot Girl's gonna be in that too. Oh my goodness, they might as well take her out. Several actors and characters are rumored to appear, including Ann Pierce, Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, and John Cena's Peacemaker. Recent reports point to Gunn possibly looking to cast the DCU's Wonder Woman, while Dracula star Claes has been named as possible contender for Brainiac. Man of Tomorrow arrives in theaters on July 9, 2027. That
is it, guys. This is going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That is what he wanted to create, and now he's going to create that. So we're going to have a Man of Tomorrow movie, which is maybe the fourth Guardians of the Galaxy movie, because he's going to team up with all of these villains. You're going to have Lex Luthor, you're going to have Crypto, Superman, Hawkgirl, the Green Lantern Squad, and it's just going to be like a really, really goofy movie. But you guys wanted this, so I can't wait until this movie comes out. I'm just interested to find out if it's going to flop or if everyone is going to support it. But guys, do not forget to, of course, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.